Hi guys, this is Rakita of Sweets of Heaven. So today I will be planting some potatoes, white potatoes that has growth on them so that I can get some new potatoes. I'm going to be frying the cardboard box today, and I have pre-mixed my compost with some bone meal and a little perlite to make sure that the soil is airy so that my potatoes won't have any problem pushing through. So I'm gonna finish lining the bottom of the cardboard box with my mixture. So today I am going to be planting several different varieties of potatoes. I'm going to even utilize a grow bag for some of them that I'm going to be planting. So you want to make sure that you remove all of the big pieces of wood that are in your mix. Okay, so these are the potatoes. You're going to plant this side and this side out. So I'm going to just lay them down on their sides. So I'm going to put another layer of soil on top of them. I let these potatoes stay in my garage over the winter month. And as you can see, they have a lot of nice sprouts on them. I have already planted sweet potato slips in this green grow bag here. Okay, so this is the last one. Now what I'm going to do is put another layer of my compost on top to cover up my potatoes. And once the potatoes start growing and sprouting with their leaves pushing past the soil, I will add more soil on top. kind of compost that I'm using is mushroom compost. So it doesn't matter what type of compost that you prefer to use. This is just what I like, what I prefer. All right, guys. So that's the first box of potatoes. So I'm gonna actually see which one I prefer, the more like the box method or the grow bags. So I am going to fill this up with my mixture that I have here, and the potatoes that I will be growing are gonna be, it's gonna be these potatoes. So I purchased these potatoes from a grocery store. I forgot what grocery store, but it was a little kit, and I didn't eat the potatoes and they started sprouting. So I stored these as well in my garage, and look at the sprouts on these potatoes. This is nice. So we're gonna pot this up and see what we get. Of course, I have my saw behind me. I don't have too much room to move in, so we're gonna make it do what it do. Remember, you want to put your saw on the bottom so it can have contact with your potatoes to help with the growth. So basically, once you do your potatoes, you could just sit and go. Plant your potatoes and leave it alone, and it'll take care of it for you. And also, you'll get lanyap. That's one of the words I learned from Miss Linda from the New Orleans gardener. That means extra in New Orleans. So you get a little bit extra. You get your potatoes, and you're also will be able to eat the potato leaves. I haven't tried them, but some people tell me that it tastes like spinach, so I'm not quite sure. So you get 2 for 1. Yeah, nothing to lose if you don't like them. At least you tried it. So, all right, so let me get ready to drop these into the bag. I just think these are so pretty. They have like a pink tint to them. So you're gonna do the same process that I did with the those white potatoes. I'm gonna place them in the bag. This one has a long, very long root. You can do a lot of things with potatoes once you grow them. You can dehydrate them. You can can them. Haven't done canning as of yet. You can slice them into French fries and freeze them. You can make hash browns out of them and store them in your freezer. It's give you a lot of different things that you can do a whole lot with potatoes. And the potatoes are very hardy. You can eat potatoes and you know, they will fill you up. They're good. They're good for different dishes or just to eat alone. And as a child coming up, we used to have, my mom used to cut up potatoes and put onions in them, and she would boil them. They're tender. And she would use some thickening to thicken up the potatoes. And she would use a lot of onions and black pepper in it. And as a child, we would eat that, and that used to be so good. I don't know if you all have ever had that before, but it's very good and it's fulfilling. So the way that things are set up now, it's best to start trying to grow at least some type of garden if you have to do it in container garden. Like with me, I am a container gardener. My land is not level at all, so therefore I have to do container gardening, and it's been working out for me. Okay guys, so that's that for that. Now we're going to do the same process that we did before. We're going to add soil on top of the grow bag. Get your roots good and covered. And guys, if you don't have any seeds to plant the different vegetables that you like, it's just a suggestion from me. Try to get some seeds now. Store your seeds. So you have a plan A, and your plan B is to make sure that you harvest what you grow, so you will have food continuously, because one seed that you drop will stop you from having to buy that same package of seed again. If you plant your seed and let some of your plants go to seed, meaning that you let, if you, for instance, if you're going to grow okra, you let okra stay on the plant until the okra get like a khaki brown, but make sure that you can hear the seeds rather inside of the pot, and then you know that you got yourself some more okra plants, and you'll be able to plant it for the rest of your life if you chose to do so. So okay guys, we got this all planted up. So I do have other potatoes, but I'm not gonna drop these as of now. I'm gonna wait a little later this afternoon to drop these. But let me show you how beautiful these are. I have the purple potato, so I'm gonna be dropping these. I don't have very many of these, but I'm gonna drop them. And I'll also have, this is a mixture of potatoes, this red potato that came also, and I'll also have the little white ones here. So this is what I have, guys. And so it's not expensive to grow your potatoes, because once you buy them from the supermarket, like I said, or if you decide to go to a farmer's market, which I prefer, you go to the farmer's market and buy your potatoes, and if you don't eat them all, and they're not going to go bad, just put them in a cool spot and they'll start sprouting on their own. And so that will help you out a lot as well. So guys, I'm glad that I was able to bring you on this journey with me on planting the potatoes. You can use just about anything that you have to plant your potatoes in. Like I said, a 5-gallon bucket, grow bag, and a box. So always remember, many have entertained angels, but only a few have known. And if you enjoyed the information that I gave you on today, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I appreciate you so much. Until the next time, have a great day. Talk to you later.